We've all gone a little stir crazy during quarantine, but an LA stunt woman turned that frustration into a viral video, including Halle Berry, Rosario Dawson, Margot Robbie, just to name a few. And as Amber found out, this is all about sisterhood.
I'm so bored. I just want to play with my friends. Wait a minute. I can't play with my friends.
What the heck, Zozo?
Hey Zoe, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. It's so good to see you. So Zoe, you are an accomplished actor. You are a famous stunt woman. You've worked with Quentin Tarantino, really big names. And on top of that, you are the creator behind one of my favorite videos that has gone viral, which was the girl fight challenge that you did. I have to know, like, how did this get started? Because this is super cool.
I would love to take full credit for it, but it was more of a I was paying homage and being inspired by other brilliant people that came before me. There's a French school CUC challenge is what their one is called, and it was sent to me by a bunch of people. And I loved it. I was so inspired by the sort of the creativity and the ingenious way of sharing space when we couldn't share space.
Right.
There just wasn't that many women in it, and I kind of thought maybe we could just do an all girls one. And it was originally kind of I may have been hungover, I might have even been a bit drunk, I don't know which day it was, but I was sort of like, what do you guys think? And the response was just so uniformly immediate and enthusiastic that I was like, oh wow, everyone's feeling the same way about it, like really excited to give it a go. And so I reached out to the stunt girls that I've known for years and a bunch of the actors that I've worked with, and it just kind of caught fire.
Absolutely. How fulfilling. And speaking of, like, you reached out to a couple of friends, let's talk about those friends. Those are huge names, Zoe. I mean, Margot Robbie, Halle Berry, Scarlett Johansson. Like, I watched
I'm good with that one, Fee.
Yeah,
I
I
want
watched
that
the video so many times because I kept thinking I was missing, like, and there were so many stars and incredible stunt women. Like, how did you just seem to got like every cool badass girl there?
I think that speaks to the project and kind of the nature of it, because it was, I invited some of the actresses that I'd worked with. There's plenty that in hindsight, I'm like, oh my God, I should have reached out to this person and this person, but I had no idea that it was going to go this way. Yeah. But it's like when we got Sandy's video, I was like, I can't even see your face, woman. What are you doing? But your baby is so cute that maybe it doesn't matter. And who cares, because she's in it. She's doing, I don't know. It was just all, I feel like the genesis was inspired by connecting all of us women in a time when we couldn't connect, and everyone picked up on the same thing and fit into it for the same reason.
Absolutely. And I think anyone watching from home, like, man, I felt so inspired. It just made me be like, yeah, girls, we're incredible, like, powerful people. Yeah. And I just love that it went viral, because it just shows that women are strong, and it's amazing. And you guys did incredible stunt work. It just shows how incredibly talented you are, Zoe. But what is up for you next? Because I think a lot of people want to know, like, what are you working on? What projects do you have coming?
There's lots of brewing and developing, and now's an interesting time, because I think the whole world is obviously rethinking and shifting, and as is our industry. So I'm in development with, there are music videos that I'm developing with the artists, there's features, there's something I'm doing with Quentin, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that now is, when I can get out of the weird quarantine stupor and actually focus on doing work, there's lots of fun work to be focused on. I mean, it's quite a few things have come out of the BBFC, which is, there's a beep word in there, so I won't say it all, but the Boss Beep Fight Challenge, that I think is kind of what you're talking about, is that it kind of has illicit joy in a way that's like, how do we make that into something bigger? What can we build on? Who can we involve, and how do we make that go out in a bigger way? So that's kind of what I'm spending my thinking hours doing.
Well, good for you. Well, whatever it was, I think it definitely started to fan a flame that has been kind of there. So I think that fire is coming, it's brewing, and I'm so grateful that you were behind it. Thank you for giving us all just something incredible to watch and enjoy while we're stuck at home. Zoe, great to speak with you. Stay safe. Should we get out of this with a punch? Yeah?
Yeah, let's do
All right.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.